super late. I was supposed to be back live at like 6 o'clock. I'm not lying. But I had to edit this reel. And it kept fucking glitching out. So, it took me a little while. But we're here now. I'm debating starting off. I want to try to eat these. But I have to work tomorrow. And I'm like, I might get violently ill if I try to eat this whole thing. I don't know how realistic that is. Like, I could eat so much spicy food if it's like real food, but if it's like fake random shit, I don't know if that really applies. It's like a glitch of my system. I can eat all the spicy food I want if it's like actual peppers and capsaicin, but it's like as soon as it's like some artificial shit, that's when I start getting mad sick. You know? I don't know. I'm debating doing this. Maybe, alright, you know what? Check it out. Y'all sub up. Someone subs that we're gonna do a Hot Ones challenge. How about that? Because I don't have shots. So, chat, today, if you sub, then I have to eat this fucking thing of Hot Ones. I'll say one sub is half the container I'll have to eat. If you sub tier whatever, or 2 subs total, or you one gifted and 1 sub, I'll eat the whole container. Actually, fuck it. 1 sub, I'll eat the container. I got 2 containers. Every sub, I'll eat a container of Hot Ones chips. That's a pretty good deal, right? Today only, chat. Get it while it's hot. Get it? Yeah. Alright, let me go to my shit. We're gonna keep playing this shit. I'm echoing. Alright, but yeah, chat, I did my electrolysis. It sucked royally. That shit hurts so fucking bad, I'm not gonna lie. I'm fucking so over it. It's all good though, but that shit fucking... Yeah, let me grab another beer before we get too locked in. My shit almost dead. Yeah, chat, we only got a couple hours really, technically. That's why I wanted to stream earlier too. Start this shit off early. I'm ready for this oil in the fridge. I'm supposed to get a bunch of shit done today. I don't get shit done. That sounds like I gotta at least get that real posted. Get something accomplished. Whenever I get electrolysis, it's like a physiological response. Like when you have that much pain, for that, like I do for like an hour, and it's like, I imagine that's what tattooing feels like probably, but it's like, you mean you're just getting basically electrocuted and stabbed with a needle for an hour, and like your body does go into like, not shock, but you know what I mean, like a little bit of like, it's like dissociating to try to like cope with the fact that you're just like sitting through all this pain. Fruit roll up blunt. Oh, I should put the gushers in the fruit roll up. I'm dumb. gotta be asleep by 1:47. Technically. My plan is to end at probably midnight, though, realistically. Or whenever this food is done. I'm gonna make some tacos. You mean some beef, whatever, like just some. I just grab like some burgers, bust them down to a tortilla type vibe. I look uber disheveled right now, but it's just because of the fucking electrolysis shit. I have to sit there like laying down, like a what's it called? Like an eye mask. What's it called? A bandana. I haven't even shaved yet because my whole face fucking hurts. I rolled a bunch of weed. I got some beers. I'm gonna just get fucking drunk. Get high. Fucking play Final Fantasy. That's all I fucking know. I didn't explore shit in here. Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie though, I kind of feel like we need to level more than this, even. Do you know what I mean? Like, I mean, this is like good, but it's like, is that enough? Really though? Do we think? I don't think so. So I kind of put the light on, I'm not gonna lie. I did that. I'm still in my like waking era right now. In my awakeness arc right now. How do I hold on. I got my shine back up. I was at studio time. There we go. Now we're illuminated. correctly. You can see my cool hoodie. It's like I know where those things are, but they don't really give us much experience, I don't think. That's why I'm just like, we kind of might want to just fight like literally random enemies. I'm half tempted to run back through that building and just try to go get all the little treasure items and just kill everything. I think, because I think there's some ethers, right? So that's not the worst idea. And because we still have to run up 99 tents, I'm not gonna lie. So I feel like we should just go in here and just do runs of items back to tents so we're leveled quick like a bunny. I don't know if we're gonna be able to beat this tonight though. I might have to beat it tomorrow. But yeah, chat, 1 sub equals I'll chug a Guinness. I'm gonna just be drinking these anyways, but 1 sub, I'll chug this Guinness. Cheers, chat. Here, we're drinking Guinness tonight. Delish Makara. Oh yeah, Olamid Guinness. Olamid Guinness. Olamid on Guinness. Yeah, Olamid Guinness Makara. And Rabah. Yeah. Yeah, chat, there's also an Irish language channel, if you didn't know. I'm ass at Irish right now, I'm not gonna lie. I know like 5 fucking sentences, but we're learning, you know? You gotta keep it alive. Where the fuck did I just put my lighter? Always do that. Here. Yeah, I'm liking how I'm specking them all out right now, like they're actually getting sick. All we have is jelly ability. What's autonomous? Reflect null? What is that, like cut through? A reflect, I guess? So high tide must be the one that those flood attacks were healing us from. And then what was the other one? There must be one that was giving us. I don't know. One of them was healing us off the aerial slashes or something, like the air attacks. I don't know what it was though. To be honest. I gotta try with the cheetah print, you know. Alright. Let's we're just gonna go through it and we're just gonna cash out on tents the whole time. As one does. I don't know where my knife is. I put it somewhere random. I feel like it's in my room. I need that shit to open the fucking bottles. No coherent bottle opener. Just a rod, just not any type. Are you dead ass? I'm not glad we're gonna flee that. We're gonna fucking flee that. Fuck that shit. Actually, fuck it. We'll kill it. Who cares? I'll nuke the fuck out of him. the fuck? I got an email from Nordstrom and it says, please disregard previous cryptocurrency email. What the fuck does that mean, Nordstrom? What the fuck? Honestly, again, I don't know what's even happening in this fight right now. I'm not even paying attention, honestly, in all complete honesty. What's going on in this fight right now? Realistically, she's got a giant butterfly net for a weapon. And it's detonated. That fool just hit like a 360 on this. Oh shit. He's like fucking stab our asses. Like, get him? Yo, you can always tell when he gets them before they're actually gone. Chat, I was having to open a beer with a fucking dab tool earlier. I'm gonna do the same thing again. It was unhinged. It was too dark in here too. I couldn't see what the fuck I was doing. What on earth? Sorry, chat, I'm just seeing news about The Bachelorette being, I don't know if it's canceled, but it's more drama going down with that. I'm not gonna lie. That shit's unhinged. That's what they get for trying to fucking do some weird, like, you know what I mean? They're trying to support all that weird shit. It's like, alright. You see what happens. They brought that on themselves, trying to have a show like that. Wait, let me flip this meat over. Just fucking with this body right now. Saved it. I almost lost the dab tool to the oblivion. I mean, I don't know what this even. I don't know. We're basically gonna make halfway between a spice bag and a haggis, which is a quesadilla. Halfway between a spice bag, a haggis, and corned beef and cabbage. Which is like, yeah, tacos. Something like that. Make some tacos. A good Irish taco, you know. That's what we're known for. I don't understand how this fucking building works anymore, damn it. I don't want to go around here, damn it. Yeah, sorry if I keep scratching my nose. The inside of my nose is like splitting and it keeps like bleeding. It fucking hurts and itches at the same time. Jesus. I know not all people that are Mormons are like in the extreme category or like the extreme end of that spectrum of like, you mean, where it starts getting like, you mean, the allegations, etc. But they like, it's like if you make a show like that, it's like, and then like it's that just doesn't. They were trying to think of that as a bit of cross promo, but it's like you're not understanding. It's like that show is supposed to be like when they made those kind of shows, it's like that's like A&E type reality shows that are like, you know, My 1,000-Pound Life, Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Like it's like one of those fucking kind of shows. It's like that, but that's who you're gonna put as the Bachelorette. It's like you're asking for it. You're fucking asking for it. I'm not saying that everyone, I mean, it's like obviously it varies. Like my dad used to do a lot of shows in Salt Lake, and he would always say it's a lot of people out there that are just chilling, but certain people would be taking it too far as well. That's what you be seeing in Bachelorette now. Actually, you can't see that. Same way, probably. I mean, hey, probably not every Scientologist is evil. You know what I mean? I love Tom Cruise. There, I said it. I love Tom Cruise. That's a whole other conversation too. You know, I thought I remember how all the internals of this building were, but I actually don't. Because I can't even remember how to get to Odin, low-key. A lot of those shows had a lot of weird allegations, right? Didn't John and Kate +8 and like a lot of those like little like what I don't even know what channel fucking produces those. Whatever network is responsible for all of that fucking. That was like pre-AI brain rot is like when it was like reality show slop brain rot, like where it was just like A&E was just coming out with like a million fucking dumb reality shows. They ruined television and they just bought up all the networks in a certain era. Right after like the writer's strike era. What am I doing right now? Fuck. Oh shit. Mistakes were made. I thought she had healer on. I don't know. The Bachelor franchise in general has gone a very bad direction, I think, in terms of like who's in charge of it, who's trying to push for what agendas behind the scenes. The fact that it's become increasingly like, you know what I mean? Like, I would say like instead of going, I feel like it was after the fall of Dark Lord Chris Harrison. Like realistically, if you analyze, like they had to double down on, well, there's nothing wrong with him going to the whatever it's called, problematic Southern dinner. You know what I mean? But it's like it was though, and they could have taken that moment to take ownership and accountability for themselves and go, you know what, we fucked up, our bad. Let me not do that. Like, but no. In that moment, they chose to fucking double down. Even though they fired Chris Harrison and they were like, oh, we don't stand for that, they simultaneously had to like save face by pushing more in that. You know what I mean? I feel like they just tried to like go this whole direction after that. Like if you look at like who they're casting, who they're like the kind of, it's just like we need more queers on Bachelor. Queer Bachelor. When Colton turned out to be gay, it's like, you know what I mean? Did they do Gay Bachelor? I can't remember. Did they do Gay Bachelor? I don't think they did, right? I feel like they did like one Tila Tequila Axe season with like both or something. Maybe not though. I can't even remember, to be honest. But anyways, they fucking ruined that show. 6-7. 6-7-10s. Yeah. No, they actually ruined it though. And the problem started, I would say, even before COVID, really, but during the COVID era especially, they started trying to turn it into like Amazing Race too much, and they tried to like, it was just a lot of things they were doing. Alright, we're more or less caught up to where we were, I would say. Our levels look pretty good. I mean, Ika's level 32, but I mean, I think she was level 20. It's 20 something. What pop is that? 6, 7. That they didn't fully give her stuff back. Because I'm pretty sure there's nothing else to level against. The entire fucking way, pretty much. It's just these fucking things. Let me just Google, because honestly, this is like one of those things where it's like, yeah, this is like kind of cheating, but I want to just look up list of obtainable Aeons. Oh, so I mostly have all of them. Ozma? Oh, that's like that crazy hard boss. Alright, well there's not really that much then. I mean, I don't really think there's anything I'm trying to do with that. Other than, like, I mean, I said there's an ultimate weapon or something that you can get, but I said you need some, like, certain items, and I don't think I have those. Let's go back to the bird leveling. I was into the bird leveling. I definitely don't have the whatever equipped for that. But I just know there's a guy in there that does rest for 100. I said there's something if you get all characters over level 70, which I don't know if we can do that. I mean, we're basically at the end game. Yeah, chat, how's y'all St. Patrick's Day so far? You feeling me? So far, all I've done is get electrocuted and play Final Fantasy IX. Oh yeah, I'm working early tomorrow. That's clutch because I have D&D tomorrow. I forgot about that. I think I'm working early the subsequent day as well. So I might have to stream because I think I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow was the plan. So probably I'll yeah. I'll probably come back at like out of 3, go straight to the gym, come home probably like 5. Hopefully I have time to stream before. If not, I'll have to just do like a late stream like I did today. I'm trying to be more consistent on streaming, even though I've been doing a lot of other shit. It's just a lot. It's a lot of stuff I'm doing, chat. That's all. Let's fight some of these bird things. I'm pretty sure a lot of us have locomotion equipped because they're doing that to us in that boss fight. Chat, 1 sub equals your choice. I have to eat a bunch of hot chips or I have to drink more Guinness. You decide. mean, that's not gonna level us up that fucking much, I'm not gonna lie, but... You know. Magic Elemental Null. I feel like I wasn't really utilizing the shops as ways to learn new abilities at all during the game. You have to find like a purveyor of wares. This road doesn't even have a shop. Windmill type motion. Realistically, I should just probably go over to the other island because it'd be higher level, but you know. See, low-key, like, this actually is a good spot to grind. So I low-key think that St. Patrick's Day is a fucking psyop. And here's why St. Patrick's Day is a psyop. Because they're getting us to celebrate the person who got the snakes out of Ireland, which is really equivalent to consciousness. Which means it's when they destroyed all the conscious fucking druidic orders that existed. Like, that was the point where they claimed it as Christian only, and functionally, in my opinion, destroyed civilization as we know it. And that's what we're celebrating right now. Is the destruction of our own fucking civilization. It makes no sense. You know what I mean? It makes no fucking sense. Even the fucking golden heart being trademarked by Guinness is fucking evil. And yeah, this is all we have to celebrate our culture. It's just fucking ridiculous. We just get sold this fucking cheap little commodified version. Motherfuckers are eating Liberty Cap mushrooms and running around in the forest. Yeah. For thousands of millennia. Of untold millennia. Okay? That's what they won't tell you. That's what was really going on in Ireland. So I'm just saying, be for real. This is not even what we're supposed to be doing at all, realistically. This day means nothing, and it's so burnt. I'm Irish as shit, and I low-key detest this day. That's why I'm rocking purple, too. You mean? I'm rocking purple. Because I'm really, it's like indigo, like true, like, you mean, like, type like royal color. It's like, I'm trying to like rap, I'm being like, nah, fuck that. You want this like, fucking burnt. I got green on too though, don't get it twisted. I got hella green on. I got a whole green thing on, but I also am rocking purple too. That's some shit. To represent all the struggles of the Celtic people. And to show that we're fucking royalty too, bitch. Like, not just the oppressor. That was the other thing that was getting me absolutely bent. I kept seeing people being like, oh, Irish Americans were like, you mean all this shit like used to be for class consciousness, and then they turned on everyone. It's like, who are y'all talking about? Like, people who immigrated here in like 1600? It's like, girl, my ancestors got here like 50 years ago or whatever, 60 years ago, some bullshit, before I was born. You mean? We're here, yeah, like less than probably 60 years before I was born. Like, we weren't involved in none of that. We were fucking, I don't know what the hell they're talking about. And I'm like, it's like, if you're an Irish American immigrant, like, aka like I'm third generation. You know what I mean? That's different. I'm for the struggle. I don't know what the fuck people are talking about. Maybe I'm just not, you know what I mean? I haven't been here long enough, whatever the hell. We're only a couple generations in. Whatever the case. I'm with the shit, so I don't know what the hell anyone else is talking about. I must stand for any, I mean, we need to make a distinction there. Everyone's talking about Irish Americans. Irish American too, we're not one group of people. A lot of us came after the famine. I would say most Irish immigrants came after the famine. And all of the ones who came after the fucking famine are not the ones who were the fucking problem. I'll tell you that much. It was the ones before. There's all the people that came in like fucking 1600 and shit like that. Giving us a bad fucking name. Because they wanted to be fucking English. It was all northern people probably too, realistically. That were like pro-Britain. Giving us a bad name. I'm for United Ireland, chat. I'm with all that shit. I'm with all that shit. I would qualify for citizenship, except that I don't, because the nuns took away my grandpa from from our family, so we don't count as being registered or some fucking shit. We just count as fucking orphans or some shit. We're just fucking nothing to them. American dogs at this point. A lot of people I know, it's like, cause I live in like, I mean, it's like a very Irish heavy area. Like, it's like a lot of people I know all were just like, no, I'm just going back to Ireland. Like, fuck this shit, and everyone just moved back. But it's like, for me, it's like I kind of feel like I have to stay here, like low key. Like I have to like. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, it was like my great-grandma came over here on a boat, like, I don't think I should, like, disrespect her by just going back. Because that means we're giving up, like, to an extent, you know what I mean? And I feel like if we do that, like, that's just the whole problem at that point, like. But, I don't know. If I qualify for citizenship, I probably would just go back there realistically. Although, probably not though, because they don't have legal weed and shit. Like, this is like better of a place. I'd rather be like Boston type area. Irish, anyways. But fuck anyone who turned out and went oppressor. They're fucking lames. And I'm not standing for any slander against the rest of the Irish people because of them. That's just ass. But I get it though too, because it's like, yeah, fuck those people, you know what I mean? And it's like, it's like really like that is an annoying part of St. Patrick's Day too, because that the Christian, like the hyper Christianized aspect is what gets celebrated, and it's like don't you understand how this is all given to us by the oppressors? Like they do this to us intentionally. You know what I mean? I'm just over it, chat. I hate the fucking. You know what I mean? It's like we get like it's the same way that it's like okay, like you mean it's like the Catholic people represent the indigenous. Or like the real like people of you mean it, but it's like that only exists because you mean it a colonizer came in and fucking forced it upon us pretty much. Yeah, OG Panda Turtle, what is good? Yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day. Yeah. I'm drunk on Guinness. 1v1 in what? In Final Fantasy 9? Trying to hoop? Trying to hoop? Meanwhile, I'm like 6'2". I'm like trying to hoop, like. And rock, paper, scissors, alrighty. Did I win? Alrighty. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Yeah, I got paper on me. I think I won that. Chat, did I win that? Paper, we tied. Great minds, great minds. "1v1 in Monopoly." Yo, more people need to resolve conflict with Monopoly. Monopoly is like so savage. Yeah, same. Turn-based is clutch. Especially when you're a fucking stoner and you need to keep lighting your joint. And cooking food. Yeah, I used to be, when I was like a little kid, I don't know why, I was like so obsessed with Monopoly, and I was like a hardo at it, like, I don't know why, like. Just because it exposes the flaws of capitalism. I'm a Capricorn, so like I'm really good at being an evil capitalist if I want to, but it's like, you know, when I was a kid I was obsessed with being like a evil dictator or like an emperor or like I thought I was gonna be like, you mean, yes, W, squad, squad. Yeah, I thought I was gonna be like a super villain. So I always thought that was like fun to try to be like super evil in Monopoly. Yo, this looks like Stonehenge kinda. I heard this thing about Stonehenge that it like resonates like certain frequencies. Like, so if you like sing in it, it'll basically like amplify like certain tonalities, like essentially that would make it more like resonant. Be a super villain if you try and take away everyone's ice cream cones. That's one way to do it. Yeah, just ban ice cream cones. Only in the cup. Only in the cup. To be honest, I don't eat ice cream cones. I'm with that actually. I only eat it out of the cup. I ban ice cream cones. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty much cardboard. Yeah, they're gonna get banned probably. I've heard there's something that they make with like waffles. Those look so crazy. I feel like that'd be fire. Yeah, I have some homies who they used to eat the fucking cones out of the box. Like they would just buy ice cream cones and just eat them. Like, and that shit has a texture of like cardboard, I feel like. Where we at levels? 42, 44, 35. Let's go like one more level and then we'll go to the shrines, whatever they're called. Do you eat cardboard? A lot. I think I did once when I was like little. I like tried to bite it. I just always try to bite stuff to be like a feral like animal. I'd be like Just like bite random fucking objects. Yeah, I ate grass before. I ate fucking, I bit a tree before. You feel me? You ever just bite a tree because you just like want to bite something? What does that say? Probably neither of those. I mean, like, I think sea creature, the human brain probably would be better though, technically. I mean, like, obviously, like, ants are fucking dumb as shit. Like, there's some ants that come in my crib every year, like, when it gets, like, nice out. I don't know how they get into the crib, but they just, like, spawn in, and they're fucking, they're so annoying. Like, honestly, like, they're so dumb. Like, they'll just, if you have, like, let's say it's, like, the toilet is, like, open, like, it's, like, the lid's, like, open, the ants will just, like, dive into it. Or if you have, like, I can't even, like, they just, like, if you have, like, a shower of water running, like, they'll just jump into the shower, like, and, like, suicide. Like, they're fucking, like, ants are so dumb. Ants are literally dumb. So, I would never want to have an ant brain in any capacity. Unless I was, like, the queen ant. And then maybe that'd be cool, but... Ants are fucking burnt. They're, I think, as close to machines as, like, life kind of gets. These, like, little insects like that. They're basically, like, little machines, almost. Like, they have, like, thoughts and feelings, like, to an extent, but they're fucking dumb. They just, like, do whatever. Like, they literally just do every iteration and just fucking brute force their way. You think AI needs to get, what was I say? You think AI needs to get to the ant level? Yeah, I think ants are probably smarter than AI currently, I would say, because they can problem solve. Like, I don't think AI would know how to, like, build a ladder out of itself. You know what I mean? That's, like, pretty advanced, like, to be honest, but that's because I think life, okay, this is a whole tangent, but I kind of feel like all DNA, there's a pretty good chance that DNA itself is a self-replicating, like, bio machine that was sent here through directed panspermia by an alien civilization in order to essentially replicate their own you mean it's like, because essentially they've done studies that the amount of time it would take to travel between star systems and keep everything alive, like, the more efficient way to spread a civilization would be to just, like, send spores or whatever the fuck in every direction. So a lot of, like, essentially we found all of the amino acids that exist, like, already in space from meteors and shit like that, like, but I don't know. There's a whole theory that it's an intentional thing that was, like, seeded here. You know what I mean? So, like, it's like this all might be, like, we might just be the most advanced machines that have ever existed, like, kind of to an extent, except not machines, like, because it's like, but it's like literally like they wrote the code, like, you know what I mean, as like a self-replicating, like, thing, and then eventually we're gonna become them, essentially. Yeah. Oh, true. You don't want to get an ad, chat. Be sure to use your Amazon Prime. If you got Amazon Prime, sub up for the free ski. You gotta sub up. Make sure to sub up. You don't want to get hit with an ad right during the crazy rant. Type shit. Do you like space a lot? Yes. I went to school for, like, science and, like, biology mainly. I was going to a program that was gonna be biology and anthropology, but I wanted to do more, like, astrobiology stuff. Like, I kind of wanted to go into more, like, master degree, all that kind of shit more, but I just couldn't afford college and shit. But I was always very obsessed with anthropology. Anthropology is the study of human beings and like human civilization, culture, etc. like that. It was like I think the program is called biological anthropology, which is the study of like human evolution, the development of humans, the development of various like life as we know it, foods that different cultures use, like stuff like that, like different. Like I was really obviously obsessed with like plant medicines and things, but you know, yeah, a big thing I was obsessed with is trying to seed life on other planets in terms of our own civilization because it just would take us so long. Like, okay, if you watch Avatar, it's like that whole part in Avatar in the beginning, like they briefly touch on this where uh they they had to put everyone into cryostasis to send to fucking what does it say? I feel like you're a good conversation person. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm a fucking grade A yapper, I'm not gonna but yeah, they have to put everyone in cryostasis to send them into space because it takes like 20 to 100 light years or some shit to get to the next star system of like, so traveling at the speed of light, it would take longer than a whole life of a human being. So it's like they have to basically freeze the people and then like wake them up when they get there. Um, yeah, so it's like it's just more efficient to just seed life other places, like send it other places. I have this whole theory about Mars that we should be seeding like lichens and algae and stuff there, like basically turn it green. All that little stuff that grows on the side of rocks, basically. There's a bunch of people working on it though. Have we had any successful freezing people yet? I do not think so. I used to be obsessed with that when I was a kid too, because I was like, oh, I gotta get frozen when I'm older so they can wake me up in the future. I always thought that. So I looked into it a lot, but the technology doesn't really exist because they don't know how to do it without destroying cells. They have cryostasis for uh, reproductive cells, which I'm currently doing, and they also have done it for like like you can form a zygote or whatever the hell and then freeze that, aka like a embryo, like you can freeze like as it's like, you mean, yeah. I have well, because when you transition you kind of have to you mean, I had to get my fucking materials cryo frozen. I got some DNA in cryostasis right now. Yeah, for sure. So the technology does exist, especially for like IVF and stuff like that, but they don't have it for like full humans yet or anything. What, that's done cryopreservation? Yeah. I mean, a lot of people don't do it honestly when they transition. I kind of think that's like dumb. I mean, but that's only because I want to like have kids and stuff. So for me, I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking freezing the fuck out of this shit. Got to. Wicked smart. Wicked smart kid. Well, yeah, we'll rock this party, I think. Hold on, did I already do the other 10 minutes on here? Yes. In a brief moment, I'm going to have to make this food. What time is it? 11:06. Did you do any research, like... Oh, like the reproductive type materials? Yeah, there's different ways they do IVF, like... Oh yeah, a lot of the open world Final Fantasies have more whatever they're called, airships. That's a thing for sure. I'm trying to think. Wait. So I did the water. Did we? Okay. Water shrine. Good. Okay. Okay. The next one I want to say was either the volcano shrine, right? Wasn't it? I don't fucking know. This is one of them. We have to do it in a certain order. I already did this earlier, but fucking, we have to go back. Yeah, because DNA is weird. They found like certain codes in DNA that look like computer code. Like, that's what I was saying earlier. Like, people can really edit stuff like on a DNA type level. Just put random they would be like, I went to this whole conference when I was in AP biology class or whatever in school, and it was like, it was all about like CRISPR and like gene technology and how they can just do pretty much anything. Like they can just add like, okay, they have like fruit flies, whatever, and they'd be like, oh yeah, we're just gonna put a random eye right here because we just want to see if we can do that. If we just pretty much type the code in. If I was in the past, I would judge people that study DNA stuff, but it's like really, yeah, it's kind of crazy, honestly, because you can just edit stuff randomly. That's what I'm saying. But that's what's like sus about it too, is like either the universe is like generating. Okay, there's two ways you can go. Is either the universe is evolving complexity, like Terrence McKenna said, like novelty theory, like where it's like spitting out more complex and more complex forms, and that's why the DNA and stuff is evolving, or it's like coded for, you know what I mean, like it's programmed. Those are kind of the only two ways that you can go. Unless you just want to go everything's billiard ball random. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. You can just edit straight up. Like, it's equivalent to adapting, kind of, to an extent. Exactly. You can just change. It's like in Spore. If you ever played Spore, like, it's kind of like that. This one. Wait, what's the other shrine I have to go to? Oh. It's like 4 of these shrines. Yeah, that's the other thing is like, you mean like in terms of like, okay, like they would be like, oh, 96% of the DNA is meaningless junk. It's like, yeah, the fuck right, like that. You think that's just nothing? Like, you know what I mean? The DNA is way more advanced than we fucking understand at all. Like, we understand like a very small percent of like the surface level of it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think it's really just because all the patch codes, the epigenetic memory of everything that's ever existed, the instincts, like that's all programmed for. You mean? Like that code has to go somewhere. You know, millions of years of it and shit. I just had to talk to that guy. That's so annoying. Yeah. That's what I mean, like, a lot of people really do think DNA is, like, too complex to just be, like, randomly spawned in, like, honestly. That is a whole school of thought. Oh right, it's the Wind Temple. That's what it is. That's what we gotta go to. It's like southern. Once I do these 4 shrines, then I'll go do the food. Yeah, I mean that's already happening. People are making designer babies and stuff like that. That's like a real thing right now. Like yeah, because you can edit like traits. Like you can just be like, oh yeah, like we want our baby to have like blue eyes or whatever, which is like fucking demonic. And then like you can just pay money for that. Like right now, like there's people doing that. It's fucking weird. And the problem is too is once you start editing DNA of like actual humans like that, it's like, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna fuck with the fucking. It's like putting like GMO crops in with like regular crops. Like you're fucking up the whole biology now. Like. Yeah, that one's interesting too. Because how much of it is nature versus nurture? You know what I mean? Personality especially is one that is very like variant and like, yeah, I think also is deeper than just uh like biology kind of sometimes, but yeah, there are certain aspects for sure, like depression can be passed, anxiety can be passed, like certain like phobias, certain traumas. I feel like anything that's like strong enough to like imprint, I feel like that I think personally at least can be passed, like, so I think to an extent. But that's also just how I think like spirits and stuff work. Like I don't know. I'm spiritual as fuck though. I don't fucking know. Environment then nature, but yeah. Uh, like it's like yeah, but like I mean the way that they would do that is burnt though, because they don't even understand what happiness is chemically too. Because they would be like, oh, let's just give them more serotonin or something, and it's like that's not what happiness is. They're just gonna be fucking evil and be like, what you mean is like this. I don't know. Like we have a horrible understanding of how DNA works right now. Like, it's so limited. Like we don't even understand our own biology at all. It's like terrible. This is the kind of shit I be thinking about, chat. This is what you get coming to this chat. Alright, we're at the Earth Shrine. I don't know how to explain it really. It's just once you've experienced certain things, you understand that there's more going on than, like for me, I was always a scientist, right? Like, I mean, there was a certain narrative that was given to us that everything is just meaningless, bunch of billiard balls smashing into each other. And I feel like even a lot of scientists, you get to a certain point when you realize like it's more going on than just a bunch of physical atoms like randomly colliding. Like this is like very, like there's a lot of meaning inherent in the universe, right? Like I think more so than rationalism has and materialism and stuff like that has kind of taught us to think that there is, like, things are actually a lot more meaningful and significant than I think we realize. And the same way I was saying, like, the universe is like evolving, right? Like, if you look at atoms, like at the start of the universe, they're really simple. Now they're all like, you get these really complex, like, mad. You mean it's evolved? Everything is evolving, even on like a chemical level. And these forms, like, it's like Jung said, it's like archetypes, right? I feel like it's like archetypes that exist, kind of like if you understand like Plato, like Platonism, it's like a higher dimensional realm that has all the perfect forms, like cubes, like the geometry, the pyramids, like, exist. Like, math and science exists, like, in a informational, like meta structure, sort of outside of space-time, that allows the physics and everything. It's like a physics engine almost. You mean of reality, kind of, but it's made of archetypes that are the perfect forms of these various things. Like, you mean entities, for lack of a better term, and they're made of like information, right? So to me, it's like that's what souls are, is like your archetype in a higher dimension, like the perfect form of what a thing is. If it's you mean the number one, if it's a person's, who that person is, like, it's all just these informational kind of entities that exist in this higher dimensional space. And if you go to the length of experiencing the mysteries for yourself, chat, you'll see the higher dimension. It is very real. You can kick the tires and see it for yourself. And when I did, that's the point where I was like, science is cap, because there's a lot more going on. And that's where, you mean, like, today is St. Patrick's Day, right? And I was going on this rant earlier, right? It's like, in the Celtic type religion, it was always, our souls exist in the other dimension already, right? Like the Fey world, the fucking, right? Our souls exist over there to begin with. And it's like, so when you die in the physical realm, it's like irrelevant, because you don't really die. Like, your soul just, I mean, continues existing. Like, but like, this holiday is supposed to celebrate the getting the snakes out of Ireland, which is the destruction of the conscious druidic, like, order that existed, and like the entire spiritual practice that existed prior to the introduction of Catholicism and shit like that, and the colonizing of Ireland by the fucking oppressor. So that's why also spiritually I had to look back, like, for answers, like, what was I, what is my cultural upbringing like, because that had answers. You mean, like, yeah, like, if you ever heard of, like, the Great Spirit, you mean, if you ever heard of, like, there's just a lot of, like, all of the cultural, like, bases that I had all had that. That's like a thing. Like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. But for me, that's how I was able to figure out, in terms of my own self, who I was and stuff. I had to align myself with my true, like, form of myself, kind of, you mean? And, like, that's the only reason I'm able to be right here, right now, on this live stream, chat. Yeah. You gotta do some soul searching. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, so what a soul is kind of weird, but it's basically a hyperdimensional, I mean, it's made of, like, magic, kind of, or, like, language, kind of. It's, like, weird. But it's a stuff. It's some kind of syntax that exists. Like, it's like code almost, but code is like, it's like, if you ever read, like, the book The Matrix, is based on, like, simulacra and simulation or whatever. It's like, I feel like code is like a fucking, it's like a fake version of what that dimension is made of. code is like 2D, that would be like 3D. It's like, you mean, some other type level coding, deep code of the universe. I don't fucking know. That's what, well, that exactly. That's what I'm saying. Is it's your truest form, your truest self, like the actual like you mean. Because it's like, okay, when all particles annihilate in the universe, is only light left. You mean when you die, your soul gets weighed on the scales versus the feather of truth in Egyptian mythology. I saw that shit IRL. If you break through, at least what I broke through, I can't say for everyone, but when I broke through, I saw fucking, yeah, my shit got weighed on the scales. And it's against the feather of Ma, which is the feather of truth. You mean, and so you have to be aligned, which is what that Phoenix Pinion is too. But it's your soul has to be as light as the feather of truth, meaning you have to be in your true self in order to enter the higher realm, because only truth exists in the higher realm. I mean, it's like, yeah. Ah, what button did I just press? No. Alright. Did we do all the shrines? Is that all the shrines? I was like, we have one more shrine. I gotta make these tacos. Yeah. Tacos. Everyone eats a thing I heard it's called spice bags. I've never eaten one, but it basically is like, I'm pretty sure it's like some peppers and basically like the shit you put in like a taco, aka, but in like a bag. I don't know why the fuck they eat out of a bag. Do you like pizza, tacos, or sushi most? I've never eaten sushi before because I never ate a bunch of different types of foods because I'm autistic as fuck. And just started like, I didn't eat chicken until like 3 years ago. I just tried chicken. I was like, finally, like, and it's bomb. But I had never even had it before. Yeah, sushi I never had. Pizza is like, that's like been a staple for me, like since like my childhood. Like that, I've like survived on pizza. It's like one of like the 3 foods I would eat is like pizza, peanut butter sandwiches, and like, you know what I mean, like stuff like that. So probably pizza. But like tacos, ever since like COVID era, and since I've been having like more like cooking on my own type shit and having like my own money for the budget, like mostly what I eat, like if you looked at like percentage wise, I eat tacos and quesadillas like more than probably any other food, damn near. Would I try squid? Yes, I just tried fish for the first time pretty recently, and it was actually pretty good. I liked it actually. It was like bomb. Is that Wendy's? If you had the Wendy's like haddock or whatever, that shit was fire, low-key. Squid would be good, I feel like. I heard, because it looks like onion rings, and I like onion rings. So I would eat like, yeah, like calamari or something. Yeah. True. Shout out fucking Red Band. I used to be on Red Band's VR chat streams all the time, and I feel like it just turned into a thing that we were all just eating Wendy's all the time, and ever since then I've just been like, like I eat like too much Wendy's. I've been chilling out on it the last like couple years though, I would say, but during like COVID especially, like and like the subsequent like 3 years after that, I used to eat so much fucking Wendy's. It was crazy. I like survived on Wendy's. I would just go buy mad double stacks. I wouldn't even buy fries. I was like Jughead from fucking Archie Comics. Red Band. Red Band is a he's if you ever watch like Kill Tony, he used to be on like Joe Rogan podcast, like all that, like back when it was like chill though. Not like the new era of it. Like, when it was just like some stoner shit. He used to do the stream setup and all that shit. He was Jamie before Jamie. Yeah. But yeah, Red Band always be having he would always play as Wendy in fucking VR chat. Shout out Red Band. Ring. It's the Irish in me. Oh my god, thank god it's like kind of dark of where my face is because you can't tell, but I just got electrolysis. My face is like so red and like fucking painful right now. Electrolysis, they electrocute your hair follicles one by one with this fucking like needle thing that they like stick in. I don't know if you've ever done it before, but it hurts like fucking crazy. Yeah, and I did it for an hour today with no numbing stuff. Some people put like numbing stuff, but I was just getting fucking electrocuted one by one. And then they pull the hair out after they zap it and then they fucking yeah. Yeah. It's a good exercise in fucking meditating. Alright, hold on, wait, I'm lagging. I have to go fucking make this food. Hold on. I'll be back. Give me like 1 second. Alright, now, welcome to the cooking segment of this fucking program. So, we're gonna make these fucking tacos. I'm only gonna use 3 ingredients, because I only have 3 ingredients, pretty much, other than seasoning I use. But, we're just gonna put these jalapenos, we're gonna put this fucking cheese, we're gonna put, where's the tortillas? These tortillas. I gotta rinse these little peppers off. Pause. Got a Discord? I think we do. Is it not linked? It might be sub only. You might have to sub. Just send the link at least. I forget how it works. I'm pretty sure it was set up that the bot said it was like, if you send, or if you sub, it'll send the link automatically. Something like that. I don't know how it works. I think we do have one. I think it's called Kitten Hive Mothership is what it's called. I thought it was linked in the about section, but I could be wrong. Although I'm not like super active on it though. I think there's only like 2 or 3 people on there. All right, these are like little teeny ones. Wait, do a tortilla spread. Yeah, you already know. You already know what's going on. Tortilla spread. I'm at a wild angle trying to do this right now. Okay. Are you in your kitchen? Wait. Let me see if I can show this. This is the toaster oven. Right next to the setup. Every battle station, you gotta keep a toaster oven, I'm not gonna lie. It's crucial. Yeah. W toaster oven. I've gone through so many of these fucking little toaster ovens just trying to fucking cook while I'm playing like Warzone and shit. Yeah, I mean if you're really trying to play like some shit like Warzone for like mad hours and catch like dubs and shit like that, it's like you need some kind of shit like that, honestly. Or else you're just gonna end up, because the alternative is, right, like for me, like I used to always just sit there and fucking eat like I would eat like this can of fucking Pringles like I have right here. I would just eat that, you mean? But having this, I'm gonna actually eat some real food. Tight vibe. breaking up the jalapenos. Is there an angle I can just show this? This fucking room is so messy right now. I don't even want to show the status of this fucking crib. It's like so hit. No, I can't even. There's no angle I can show at. I'll just show at the end of each step. I'll show the fucking status of it. Oh my gosh, and I have a show on Saturday. And then fuck, on Sunday Bachelorette comes out, I think, right? Although it might be fucking canceled now. Chat, is Bachelorette canceled? Oh my god, can I say that word? I'm drunk. Bachelorette. I saw your YouTube. Was that you singing? Yes. That would be me. Good looks looking at the YouTube though. Yeah, I got a show on Saturday. Is that people book you for it? Yes. Yeah, we're doing the Anarchy World Tour right now. Going around. This show is not a booked one. This is just it's Big Baker talent show this weekend. But I'm still putting it on the list because it's one of my dates, you mean, of shows. But yeah, we got booked for Midway, some other ones. Is singing making you happy? Yeah, hell yeah. It is, especially when my fucking technology works right. Last night my technology was fucking pissing me off. I was at an open mic. I don't know if you saw the video on my Instagram. My fucking technology was driving me crazy. That's the only thing that pisses me off. But when it works right, it's literally like, oh my god, the best fucking feeling. Yeah, when everything goes off correctly and I actually get to like express myself like that, it's like literally like the best. Alright, boom. What does that mean? Oh, just I produce all my own music and do everything like electronically on fucking laptops and shit like that. So it's just very dependent. Like last night I had my fucking uh my vocals. I was trying to have it like mix a certain way. So it would like auto tune like in like you mean like pitch it up a certain amount of percentages so it would be hitting like the note that I actually have it on the song as recorded, not just like my raw vocals, which I hate how my vocals sound raw. Um, which I mean, it's whatever. Like it's not the end of the fucking world, but and then just the mix was off. Like my vocals were like too loud. Normally I would have a limiter applied so that if it was too loud, it would like stop at a certain level and like even it. Like, but basically, like last night when I was going to have my laptop outputting sound to the main PA system, it just like wasn't sending it for some reason, and like I just couldn't fucking like it was like driving me crazy, and I was just like, what the fuck? And so I had to use my raw vocals on the fucking random house mic, and I'm fucking so loud when I fucking rap and shit. Like I'm screaming my ass off into the shit, and it was way too loud. Like it just overbeared it hella, and it was just bad. Like I did what I could, but it was just the mix was way off. But I don't know. I fixed it in post on for the reel on Instagram. I've leveled it out, right? But yeah, I don't know. But at the show I did at the Midway Cafe, that was the first like real show I did where it was like actually like a booked show. Yeah, the one from last night is on my IG. The Midway Cafe show also, that one was the first real show I did, and that one I had all the technology, it worked right, everything went off. That was the first like real actual like yeah, like I was like booked for that night like as the fucking act, like you mean like real type show. That one everything worked great. So yeah, that one I stand on. Last night was just like an open mic randomly that I went back to test out some shit. I always am testing shit at the open mic. But that's why it always fucks up too, because I'm always experimenting. Alright. Wait, did I show it before I put it in? Is it too hot? Let's see. Pull it right out. Alright, look. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's how my voice sounds in my head normally. But y'all just have to hear the annoying deep ass sound that comes out of my throat. But in my head it sounds like that. So I just make it sound like that on songs. Yeah. W dinner. Alright, wait, let me put this cheese back in the thing. Yeah, chat, I'm gonna open a restaurant eventually, I swear, once I have money. Yeah. But yeah, this weekend at the talent show, I have to just use the raw ass vocals again, and I don't get to use my fucking set. And you make the music on your own too, right? Yes, I do all the production, everything like that on fucking FL Studio. Um, which I actually, weirdly enough, I actually had a class of that in my school, like hella long ago, and fucking. So I actually learned how to make beats and stuff like as like a part of my like, school shit. Like it was kind of lit. It was like a grant program that we had. So yeah, I learned how to produce all my shit. So I produce all my own shit. Fucking do all the engineering and shit myself. All that good shit. Yeah. Yeah, it's wicked fun. Shout out to my music teacher. I won't lie, if I saw you at a show, I'd be scared of you. Why? I mean, I guess I'm like tall as shit and have a tail, so I mean, yeah. I get that. I look pretty cute, I think, in real life, though. I don't know, I'm not that intimidating. My hair? How's my hair scary? Reminds me of horror people. Like what? Like The Grudge? Oh yeah, facts. Yeah. I mean normally. Yeah. I mean, if you look at my first album cover, that's pretty much what it was. I just had my hair like that. I was like, oh. Type shit. I always wanted to be like the girl from The Grudge, kind of. It's the vibe. Real. Yeah, but when you see it with the tail, I feel like, I mean, I don't know, my hair matches the tail. I just look like a little cute fox being, you know? Little ears, you know? Ram. Oh yeah, earlier it skipped over this whole cutscene, so it's actually nice we get to watch this now. Yeah, that's what I mean, like, especially when I had, like, the ears and everything, like, it's not that intimidating. I'm pretty approachable, I think. I don't know. I was at that DJ Lucas show. That show was so sick. The big talent show picture. Yeah, that's the cover from Witch, I think. I edited. Thank you. Man. Oh my god, I have to lock in for this fucking talent show. The next couple of days I have to literally like rehearse so much. I'm trying to like kill that shit. Yeah, you'd be maybe scared until you saw me just like smoking weed outside the venue, chilling, maybe. I'm always just somewhere in the smoker circle, outside the function. Oh, you don't smoke weed? True. Chat, I'm one of these people. I have a tail in real life. This is how I really am. I'm one of these fucking genome people. I should get Zorlin shape. Or a Calcon. We gotta get Orichalcon and Zorlin shape for sure. What else can we get? Couple Dragon Race. We can't. Oh, we can sell actually. What can we sell? Facts. That'll probably hurt so bad. It's like a little skinny arm. Wait, and how much gold do I need? It'll sell for 1 gold? And this shit is like... Flash at 5,000. So I need 3,000 gold. What can I sell for 3,000 gold? Oh, duplicate weapons. Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it. I was like thrown off. If you're talking about the one from last night, I was thrown off. I'm not gonna lie, but I tried my best. I don't fucking know. I did my best, chat. I tried my best. Yeah. No, but I gotta lock in for Saturday. I gotta memorize in these fucking. Oh, the performance outfit you said. Yeah, facts. Facts. Thank you. Swag. You mean? Thank you. Yeah. I try to just be turned up to the maximum, even if I can't fucking. I don't know, like okay, like for example, for Saturday, like there's a new song I think I'm gonna do, and it's like I don't have it like memorized at all, cause it's like fucking brand new. You know what I mean? Like, so when I do it, it's gonna be like, yeah. So I just have to make up for everything with pure energy and like chaos. You know what I mean? I just gotta like spaz out. Just fucking. I don't know. I want me and Gleep to win. That's my hope. I want me and fucking Gleep to win. Shout out Gleep. Gleep is like an alien. He dresses like an alien. He was at the last Big Baker talent show too. He just put out an album that's like, it was like a picture of like JFK and a bunch of like old like government people, and he's like standing there like. Shout out Gleep. Yeah, I want me and Gleep to win. Yeah, everyone always is like, oh, you and Gleep have to make music together because we're both like fucking like entities, like or whatever, like. I do gotta make a song with Gleep. I gotta hit him up. Chat, it's such a paradox. I kind of want to get like voice surgery so my voice is just higher pitch, but then I think that my rap won't sound how it sounds now if I like try to like, and it'll like ruin it low key. I like have to keep sounding like this. It's terrible. My life is hell. You know? Yes, it's this guy. Yes. Yeah, I'll do that. What a salesman. Thank you. I don't know. I just wish it was higher pitch. Like I can do voice training and stuff technically, but it's just burnt because I have fucking acid reflux and shit too. Like it's just like burnt as fuck. I sound like a fucking. I sound like a fucking Morgan Freeman audiobook. I feel like. Thank you. I don't know. I do like I don't know like I don't do like any kind of like force thing about, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people do like a lot like when they transition, like they think it has to be like a certain, you know what I mean? I don't know. I just talk how I talk. I don't know. So I appreciate that. Yeah. What do? I forget. Fuck. This is when you find out that you're a fucking genome. You know what you should change is how many tacos you give me. Increases taco meter. Oh my god, I touched the peppers, now I'm just touching my eyes. Look, I'll touch my eyes. That's saying prepare for World War III. Content. How do I go in there? Yeah, I rest my case. I forget what happens at this part. What are we supposed to do? I'm too autistic. I can never fucking figure out what to do. Kicked me a new beer. The orichalcum. What is your favorite game at the moment? I mean, I've just been playing this, to be honest. I would say Final Fantasy VII though. The new one, I want to play the third one. Yeah, I've mostly been playing like Final Fantasy. I feel like, and I don't even know. That's kind of it, honestly. I haven't been playing that much games. I was playing the last game I played really other than that was like I was on like a Pokemon tangent for a while when that came out. Cause it was like right at the same time. It was like Pokemon, Black Ops, and then what was the other game? There's 3 games that all came out in like a week, I remember. And I played all those, and then I was like bored of them. And then there's just nothing to play, so I've just been playing Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy IX, pretty much. Just so all Final Fantasies, pretty much. I would say the new one, the remake, whatever. That one's fire. I kind of want to play whatever the new Call of Duty thing is, the like where it's like Blackout or whatever. I was into Blackout when that was out hella long ago. Like pre-Warzone. But that shit corrupted like 3 of my PS4s, so I just like stopped playing it. But I play it now. If it doesn't corrupt my PS5. Unless if you win the talent show. Or it's talent search, whatever the fuck it is. There's a talent show that's like in the summer. That's like a bigger event that occurs. I think that's like a actual like bigger like weed event, and there's like hella people like I don't know. It's just like a bigger thing. But you get a slot on that show if you win. Type shit. Yeah. I just kind of, I'm like, it'd be cool to win, but I kind of just more want to perform. I want to perform at that venue anyways, so it's kind of just like, it'll just be cool. And it's like people I know that I'm like cool with, like my friends are like, you mean the people like hosting it and shit, you mean like I'm cool with all them, so it'll just be like fun. Yeah. It'll just be a good time and it'll be lit. And if I do good, then great. And if you mean whatever. At the end of the day, like for me, I'm like a very like electronic ass type artist. Like I need all my little plugins and all that shit. Like I can do it like with raw ass vocals, which I'm gonna have to do on Saturday, but I hate what my voice sounds like when I'm just I sound like a ogre. I sound like a orc. Like, really? Yeah. For me, it's just because I'm trans, I mean, but I appreciate you encouraging that though, like as far as like, because it's like people should like their real voices, even if it is like different or you mean like not what I don't know, whatever the case, you know what I mean? Like that's an important thing to be able to still. I mean, for me, I just like am like so dysphoric all the time that it's hard to like parse that, you know what I mean? And like I don't know. That's why music's been such a good outlet. Like, you know, I feel like on some level, because I get to, because that's what I feel like my voice sounds like more. But it's like, you mean, I just have to make it all. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, voice dysphoria is like a real thing for sure. Yeah. But it's weird too because it's like I know for a fact like there's plenty of systems that have like deeper sounding like voices and stuff than I do, but it's like because of the way we're like programmed to think in society, it's like automatically I'm like, oh, that like, if it's deep, it can't be like feminine, but that's obviously like a brainwash ass viewpoint, really, if you think about it. Like, I mean, they program us with a lot of that kind of weird like normativity shit that is kind of like made up, anyways. Yeah, yeah, because it's that's what I always get embarrassed of because I don't want people to fucking hear my voice sounding like wrong. Essentially, it's like weird. So it's funny that that's what I do as my like thing. I like get on stage and like scream very much, but you know what I mean. Someone's gotta do it. This is the most bullshit plotline. This guy's just literally like Vader. It's like, all right, bro. Like, he's just like, I am your father. Ah ha ha ha. Yeah, exactly. They just like imprint all that kind of shit onto us. And that goes back to the whole nature versus nurture thing we were talking about earlier. It's like, you know what I mean? Because it's like a lot of times when you see people that are like sad or fucking depressed and traumatized and all this shit, it's like a lot of environmental, cultural, societal like type factors. I mean, oh yeah, I gotta crack this other beer. Yeah, I think very rarely are there people that are actually like wired to be like naturally evil and shit like that. Like a lot of times, it's a lot of just, or like even like sadness. I feel like is like we're kind of not supposed to be like sad, really. Like I mean, we are like in certain scenarios, like if someone like dies or something, like, but like, you know what I mean? Like just as a, like an average, like you mean like depression and shit. Like we're not supposed to feel like that technically. Like we should all just go good, but it's just shit is just so fucked up all the time. Fucking World War III outside. Attempting to open a Guinness with a dab tool right now. Is that the one where it was like emotions that were like little entities, kind of? I don't know if I watched that. I feel like I saw like part of it once. Yeah, I don't know if I watched that fully. I think I was trying to watch like a some fucking random version of it on the internet that was like janky as hell. Cheers, chat. You're drinking Guinness. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Man, smoking fucking weed. Yeah, chat, spark the weed. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everything is like a yin yang. Like it's not only supposed to just be happiness, but I just mean like I mean in terms of like human beings aren't supposed to just feel depressed all the time, shit like that. You know what I mean? But I agree too. It's like if you were only happy all the time, that would also be a hell of its own. I'm not gonna lie. Everything is like sine waves, for sure. The middle of a yin yang is like a sine wave, you know. Like, look, he's having a whole existential spiritual crisis. Like, yeah. Look, this is the deepest wisdom. Where is it? The keynote part where she goes, some like, all I know about the universe is that it's good tasties or some shit like that. It was like a bar. I forget what the fuck she says. It was like a bar though. It was like a Zen koan. She's like, all I know is that tasties are tasty or some shit like that. Like, just gonna fucking rob this thing and go in there. What do you mean never get hot? Like temperature? If you mean like temperature, like what do you mean like so you could go like in like the desert or some shit? Probably never get sick, to be honest. But only if that extends to stuff that's like actually like, yeah, I'd probably say never get sick, because then you'd probably just be immortal. Would that heal your telomeres as well? Because if that heals your telomeres, then yeah, definitely that. I'm about to have like cyber telomeres in a minute. Does an immortal me get corrupted? Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. I think that like well, who am I is the question too. Involved in that too, because I mean like yeah, I mean I think anyone that's just stuck as one static being that can't change would turn evil. But I would, if I was immortal, I would start doing all that crazy DNA ass shit I was talking about earlier. And I always had these visions of things where it was like entities where you could just actively edit the entire coding of your own system, like spontaneously through will. Once you have like nanobots that are sufficiently advanced, you can just edit your own being and just start fucking being like a shape-shifting like entity, and then you can just turn into anything, and then you would essentially just become some kind of like crazy like space goddess that just can shapeshift into anything, and you would be like the size of a fucking giant dragon and shit like that. That's what a lot of my songs are about, with all dragons and shit like that. It's like you just become this like hyper dimensional thing, and I feel like the universe is gonna basically ultimately turn into like two of those that will then be like, it turns like a yin yang at the end of time and then explode, and then be like the Big Bang again. So I'll probably end up as one of those entities if I was immortal. I'd be like the girl one. And then there'd probably be like a boy one that I would like hate, but would be like cute though. If you turn into a dragon, do you lose your tail? No, because I think that I think all animals are like the same kind of. Like we're all just like the same. I don't know how to explain it. I definitely still have a tail. I feel like cats are dragons. That's the only way I can explain it. Cats are a type of dragons. Human beings were what the hell are those things called? Those dinosaurs with the big crests on their back. I'm fucking drunk. I don't remember the name of them. Fucking uh I'm trying to search the memory banks. What the fuck are they called? I don't know. But we were those things, aka. That's not even a theory. That's just evolution. If you look back, all mammals and animals come from that type dinosaur. They were like they had like big like the big sensey spine thing on their backs. All mammals come from that. And then we became these things that were like they're kind of like cats and dogs mixed together, sort of. And then that was what all mammals were, basically. Um, I forget what the fuck they were called. I'm fucking drunk, but yeah, we all were those at one point. So we were all basically like cat dogs. I'm like, and they were like a type of lizard, though. Like so we're technically like a type of dinosaur, sort of. If you think about it. Yeah, gorillas and monkeys too. They're included in that. Nah, hold on. I'll pull it up. Wait, hold on. Oh, my space bar is fucked up though. That's gonna be bad trying to type. Wait, I need to copy a space somewhere. Okay, hold on. What are they called? Dimetrodon. Dimetrodon. And then where is it? I think they're called. I want to say therapsids. Let me look it up. Hold on. Therapsid. Yeah, these Therapsidae. So this is where humans come from. Ready? According to science. This is according to science. So we were. Wait, not that. Word. Okay, chat. So ready? Human beings have a dinosaur ancestor that's called Dimetrodon / Dimetrodon, whatever. Is these things? They're like almost like alligator looking cat, lizard, Komodo dragon looking things with these really sensitive spines that could detect temperature and stuff like that and fluctuations. Okay? Uh these are therapsids, which are also it's the closest human ancestor, I'm pretty sure, of cats and humans, I'm pretty sure. human ancestor. Look, ready? Therapsid, human ancestor. Look. See? Look. Therapsids are ancient mammal-like ancestors of all modern mammals, including humans. They represent a critical transitional phase between early reptiles and the first mammals, flourishing 275 to 200 million years ago during the Permian and Triassic periods. So they literally were like, they're like little lizard, cat, dog, hybrid things. This is what their skulls look like. Okay, and we have fossil evidence of them. They're like little cat dogs. Cat, dog, lizards. These are what we come from. All mammals, all primates, every single time, they all come from this type of entities. Fun fact. So we are a type of cats, and we are a type of dragon, basically, because those things are kind of like Komodo dragons. Alright, let me get this food, because the food is now ready. Oh yeah. Look, chat, we doing good. Delicious tacos. Yes. And we got some like hot sauce and stuff. Oh, dope, we got this type of salsa. Hell yeah. Oh my god, this house is like fucked up right now. What's good, chat? Feet lover. Hey, yo. A bitch said don't eat that. Yeah, right. Are you burnt? Look at this. Wonderful little random taco I made. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, chat? What are you talking about? Fire. Damn. Little random tacos I made. Perfect jump mochis, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I'm gonna try to play while I'm eating, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, what? Alright, chat, moment of truth, let's see. Oh, you see Destiny? So fucking good. Holy shit. That smacked. I seasoned the hell out of it. It was so good. You know. Oh yeah, but anyways, we were continuing our lecture about Dimetrodon and how human beings spawn from the ancestors of these things and these things. See, look, therapsids. We all come from therapsids, all mammals, including cats and dogs. Facts. They're a type of is a transitional phase between early reptiles and mammals. So we are reptilian mammals. No. We're like Komodo dragons. They're like dinosaurs. We come from dinosaurs. Chat. Humans are like a type dinosaur. Oh my god, it's so good. Holy shit. Bus. Yeah, probably Venom. There's some that shoot like acid type stuff. There's a lot of questions over whether dragons existed as far as like those kind of entities, or were they just big reptiles, or what you mean what actually existed. A lot of people think dragons were real and that they could breathe fire and shit. But also it's like you never know how much of that is legend, because I don't think anyone's ever found any kind of skeleton that would imply something shaped like a dragon, basically. Closest would be like a pterodactyl, probably. Some shit like that. Those weird giant birds. Because that's the thing too, is that people don't realize is that dinosaurs are just birds. And there were a lot of giant fucking birds that would fly around and fucking eat people. Those are the real fucking dragons, is like these giant fucking... Like, you ever seen that video? It's like this like funny video where this bird is trying to eat a fucking... What are they called? Like those giant guinea pigs. What are they called? Capybaras, maybe? They're like the giant guinea pig looking things. And there's like a bird and it's like trying to eat the fucking capybara or whatever the fuck it's called. Because it thinks it's still like a giant ass bird that can just eat some shit like that. It's like trying to fucking eat a fucking big ass animal, but it's just like this like random bird. But they used to do that. They used to fly around and they were gigantic and they would just swallow fucking random. You know what I mean? And those could fly. And those also are type dinosaur. Have you analyzed? A lot of dinosaurs have feathers. Most dinosaurs have feathers. Yeah, pigeons still, they use pigeons as a messenger system. I think you just have to train them, like, based off of, like, a scent or some shit. Like, as long as they know, like, where some certain point is, like, they can get there. Because birds also can see, magnetic, like, lines and stuff of the earth. They have hella visual capacity of, like, weird shit that we can't even see. That helps them navigate. Facts. Birds are crazy. Birds are scary. That's some shit that's scary. Yeah, birds are psycho. Oh my god, these are so fucking good. I like can't even focus on the game, I'm not gonna lie. You gotta play one-handed while you eat tacos. I'm fucking AI right now. That part. When they're talking about, like... Yeah, when someone gives you good tasties, you gotta give them good tasties too. That's the wisdom. I have still not cooked you succulent frog. No. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in, chatting. Be sure to follow up and come back. You feel me? It's always good having people in chat. Peace out. Yeah. I'm gonna get off in a minute too. I'm just gonna be eating. Wait, let's make multiple saves, because that's what fucked us over last time. Chat, I feel like we gotta end. I'm not going. This food's so good though. I want a capybara. But I want to pull up that video of that bird trying to eat that capybara. That was so funny. Fuck, I wish I didn't have work at 8 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. But chat, W stream. I'm gonna try to get on tomorrow after D&D type shit. But it won't be until like 10 probably. Eastern. But be sure to tune in. I'll be back. We're gonna try to beat it. If we can't tomorrow, then the next day. And the next day. Happy St. Patrick's Day, chat. Come on, this bitch. Bye.